With Bruce Jenner. He's in town for the Mini Heart Marathon. But first, we have business news to tell you about. The Dow...
And for March, we want to keep that momentum going. Now, we know that you demand service, selection, and great...
Earlier in the day, the Associated Press reported he would be called to testify by the prosecution. Jenner, who is in Cincinnati for the Heart Mini Marathon, tells 12 News he expects his wife to be called to testify. Mr. Simpson and Nicole reportedly attended a party at the Jenners. Prosecutors may want to question her about a 1993 Christmas Eve fight between Simpson and his ex-wife, Nicole. There were no court proceedings in the Simpson case today. On Monday, Brian Cato Kalin will be back on the stand for a fourth day of testimony.
Divorced in 19... set the market with that offer, and the Bengals have offered to match it. We take you back to Montreal, 1976, the Summer Olympic Games, and Bruce Jenner is making a shambles of the decathlon competition. He runs down the gold medal for the United States and establishes his place in American sports lore as the greatest athlete of the decade. Bruce Jenner headlines Sunday's Heart Association Mini Marathon. First and foremost, tomorrow's pre-race clinic is at 1 o'clock. What kind of subject will you be addressing?
Well, what I talk about is finding the champion within. I'm a firm believer that everybody has greatness down there, and to try to bring it out. And also, we talk about health benefits, and the reason we're here really is because we're working for the American Heart Association. We're talking about that good old ticker in there, the most important muscle in your body.
Frankly, Bruce, you see so many people out trying to stay fit, but there are that many more at home pounding down Twinkies with Red Pop. When are they going to get it?
Did you get this from personal experience, or what? Yes.
It's a tough room.
Wait, it is. We're playing to a tough room here. Well, I don't know. Nobody is eating Twinkies at my house. No, first of all, you have to take your health seriously. I mean, that's forgiven. I mean, you know, it's great to have a nice bicep and go to the gym and stuff, but cardiovascular strength is most important because, you know, if your bicep goes, you can't lift your arm. If your heart goes, you know, you're only going to be pushing up daisies. You know, so you got to really take this cardiovascular fitness seriously. And so it's real important. And to take also your nutrition, what you eat. You are what you eat. So a combination of good exercise and good nutrition, you're going to lead a good, healthy life.
Any tips for people who will be participating Sunday in either the blading competition or the running if they haven't done this?
Are you trying to get like an early tip? Because I know you're going to be in this, right?
Well, I mean, just for people who aren't going to...
Denny, come on. I hear you're going to be in this, right?
This distance is pretty daunting.
Let's tell it right now like it is, everybody. You are going to be running,
yes,
right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, see that? I like that. That's good. That's good. You're participating. Let's hear it from the rest of the guys here. Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. Tip: take it slow and easy and make sure you finish. You know, it's not so much the intensity of the workout. It's that we do some type of working out consistently over a long period of time, and that's where you're going to get some results. Don't try to break world records. Okay, on Sunday. You won't. Promise me?
Promise.
Your own personal records are okay.
That's right.
Your own personal records are fine. But just consistently, this is a good place to go for people to come out, and we invite them out. It's going to be Fountain Square. It's going to be all day Sunday. There are different events. There's even skating competition going on. A lot of different events. We're promoting exercise. We're promoting people to get out there and move.
Bruce Jenner, we appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, it was my pleasure.
Thank you for your tips, and thank you for setting these chuckleheads straight up. Thank you very much.
We're the toughest crowd over there.
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah, well, Randy, Bob, and I just happy to have you here, Bruce.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
DJ has finished in every race he's been in.
Thank you.
That's right. I want to make that clear. Well, apparently Damon Wayans decided...
Hey, Clubsters! I'm getting ready for the Heart Mini Marathon Kids Fun Run Saturday, March 25th. The Kids Fun Run is a great way to get your heart in shape and have fun doing it. If you'll race with me, you'll get an official race number, an award ribbon, and get to come to the party after the race with Olympic gold medal winner Bruce Jenner. It's the Cincinnati Heart Mini Marathon Kids Fun Run, Saturday, March 25th, noon in front of the Convention Center. For more information, call 281-4048. Sponsored by the American Heart Association and, of course, Club 19.
In the heart of Cincinnati, the beat goes on. The 1995 Heart Mini Marathon kicks off Sunday, March 26th at Fountain Square in the heart of downtown. It all begins at 9 a.m. with a 5K, followed at 10:30 a.m. with the original 15K, plus the Heart Walk at 1 p.m. And this year, bring your inline skates for a brand new event, Heart Skate, the 1995 Heart Mini Marathon weekend, sponsored by the American Heart Association and Choice Care.
His condition. And Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner visits the tri-state. Reports say he may be called as a witness in the O.J. Simpson trial. Good morning, everyone. Another celebrity may make an appearance at the O.J. Simpson murder trial. Simpson House guest Brian Cato Kalin brought up the name of Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner while he was on the witness stand on Thursday.
It was a Christmas party at Bruce Jenner's.
Prosecutors now say they plan to call Jenner to the stand to talk about the Christmas Eve party in 1993. Simpson and his ex-wife Nicole reportedly argued at the gathering. Plans to subpoena Jenner were revealed yesterday in transcripts of a sidebar conference between attorneys and Judge Lance Ito. Bruce Jenner is in Cincinnati this weekend for the Heart Mini Marathon. Welcome, Bruce.
Oh, thanks.
We would like to talk
Cato,
about...
for mentioning my name.
It's difficult
anyway.
on you, I would imagine.
It's been difficult. It's just the media and stuff is one thing, but we lost a very close friend of my wife's and mine, and it's it's a very difficult situation. But fortunately, we're here for other very good reasons, which is the Heart Association.
Absolutely, we'll talk about that in just a moment. But are the reports true? Are you being called to?
No, I'm not on the witness list. My wife is on the witness list. I'm not. So. The whole thing is a tragedy. It's horrible. It's been very difficult, especially on my wife for the last 9 months since the murders and everything. 2 families have been ruined. A lot of other people have been dragged through this. It's very difficult.
Your wife must be nervous about testifying.
Yeah. It's not an easy thing to do, She's been friends of OJ and everything for 20-something years, and Nicole, so it's very difficult.
And also you're friends with OJ.
Yeah, we used to play golf a lot together, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So does that make it equally difficult for you to watch this trial unfolding, knowing how personally close you are?
You never expect something like this to happen in your life. I'm not used to being around certainly any murders. My life has been fortunately very positive and good, so it's just an unfortunate situation. There's no winners here. No winners here, that's for sure.
And your wife has no idea what she'll be expected to talk about?
No.
When she gets called?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we will move on. I know it's a difficult subject.
Okay, let's move on to something very positive. Let's go to the run.
Tell me all about it.
Well, the American Heart Association, we're here. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow, today I give a...
Yes. Good. That'll be a good weekend for the mini marathon.
It'll be great, yes. They'll love it.
Thanks. Well, as we just said, this is a perfect weekend to run for good health and a good cause. Sunday marks the 18th annual Cincinnati Heart Mini Marathon. Money raised will go to the Medical Heart Association and community education programs. And in town to promote the weekend's events is Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner. Bruce is at the convention center where he'll speak later today, right, Bruce?
Absolutely. I will be here speaking at 1 o'clock today, talking about health, fitness, and the American Heart Association.
All right, but before we get started, I have to ask you about the O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh, no,
I have to.
Okay. You're in the media, I understand.
Have you been called?
No, my wife is on the witness list, but I have not been called. Unfortunately, Cato mentioned my name, I guess, on Thursday. Thanks a lot, but it's unfortunate. It's a terrible tragedy, obviously. It's nothing to be smiling about, but, it is. It was very close to our family. All our family has been there's no way to get around it. So it's just been unfortunate. We're dealing with the best we possibly can under a terrible situation. If I get called, I get called, and I can say what I have to say.
Does your wife know what she'll be asked about? Will she be asked about that argument?
Can't talk about anything.
You can't? There's no jury to contaminate.
No, I know there's no jury, but no, since my wife has been, she's on the witness list, she can't talk about the case. So we'll just sort of leave it at that. And we'll get back to something very positive, and that's good old health and fitness here.
You're so sweet. That's
and the
right.
Cincinnati Mini Marathon we're putting out for the Heart Association.
Now everybody's getting ready to run the races. What should they be doing today and even tomorrow to get ready, Bruce?
Eating a lot of pasta, carbo loading up, resting for the big race. And really what we're trying to promote here is we're trying to promote good health and good fitness. The American Heart Association has backed this. They've raised over $2 million in the years that they've been able to put this mini marathon on here in Cincinnati. It's a great event. You not only have to be a competitive runner, which they have that in the mini marathon, but also when you're just for the fun run, just come out, walk, exercise. That's what we're talking about, because the most important muscle in your body is not your bicep, although you may think so. Important muscle is your heart muscle.
I need some inspiration here. How in the world did you get so interested in physical fitness?
Well, I did this thing called the Olympic Games.
Well, yeah, before that.
A long time ago. Before that?
You had to get prepared somehow. You must have started somewhere, when you were 1?
Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, I was a dyslexic kid, and I had a hard time in school getting started. And my image of myself was of this. I was dumber than everybody else, and everybody else was smarter than me. And all of a sudden, I found this thing in 5th grade called sports, and for me, I latched onto it because it was a way for me to feel good about myself and sort of hold up to my peers, hold my head up high with all my peers, and I could go on the football field and I could, I knew this guy was a good student and, a good reader, and I could go out there on a football field and clean his clock. So that made me feel really good. So that sort of got me started, never knowing I would take it as far as I did.
That is an inspiring story, though. That's a nice story. Thank you for sharing that.
Well, it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, do your parents still live in Connecticut? Let me just ask that quick before we go.
No, actually, parents moved out to California with me. We're out there with all the floods, the rains, the fires, all the exciting times. So you name it, we have it.
Well, at least they're with you. All right. The mini marathon starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, first one's at 8 o'clock. The mini marathon, I think, starts at 10:30. There's events going on all day. There's also events here at the convention center all day long. We're talking health and fitness. It's going on from 11 o'clock all the way through this afternoon. I'll be speaking at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, there's all sorts of events going on.
All right. Thank you very, very, very much for joining us today, Bruce. Now, here is a rundown of the events scheduled for today. At 11 a.m., inline skating seminar. At noon, Kids Fun Run begins on the corner of 5th and Elm. At 1 p.m., of course, Bruce Jenner speaks, as he reminded us a couple times. Also, at 2:30 p.m., there will be a sports medicine seminar. And once again, the Heart Mini Marathon begins tomorrow at 8 a.m. and continues until 4 p.m. There will be a 5K race, 15K race, 10K walk, and a heart skate. Lots of fun. When Cincinnati's News 5 Today continues in just a moment, it's Freedom Day.
Just wanted to get in shape. Now here's your chance to find out just how fit you are. The American Heart Association is hosting a clinic today to raise awareness and money for medical research. Now, to help kick off that event is a man who in 1976 established his place in Olympic sports history as the world's greatest athlete. Bruce Jenner now joins us live. Bruce, thanks for being with us.
Hey, it is my pleasure. It's actually a beautiful day here. Isn't it kind of still wintry around here?
I tell you what, we are getting lucky.
I brought this weather with me from California.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the event in a second, but first some things I need to get taken care of.
Oh, sure.
First, your name was mentioned yesterday in the O.J. Simpson trial. Cato Kalin says there was a party at your house back in December of '93 where O.J. and Nicole were seen arguing. What do you know of the incident?
I don't know anything. Yes, unfortunately, Cato mentioned my name. All of a sudden, I put out there. Yeah, it's just the whole situation is a tragedy. It's unfortunate. Obviously, O.J. and Nicole were very close to our family and our kids and everything. So it's been pretty bad for the last 9 months. And that's something that's a tragedy. There's no winners here. And we're here to promote something that's very positive. And that's the American Heart Association and this mini marathon. It's going to be a great event. I'm going to be speaking in here in the convention center in about 45 minutes at 1 o'clock, talking about health, nutrition, how to bring the best out in yourself. And then tomorrow we have all these runs. We got fun runs, we've got skating races, we've got all sorts of stuff going on, and plus the mini marathon. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Certainly looking forward to that. You know, you get involved with a lot of these events throughout the country, but this event in Cincinnati is very near and dear to this city. How do you make of it so far?
Well, first of all, I think it's extremely well organized. I think the American Heart Association is doing a great job. Awareness is what we're trying to say here, that exercise is very important. Exercise and obviously nutrition is very important if you're going to enjoy good health. The most important muscle in your body is what? The heart muscle. You know, your bicep goes. You know, your bicep doesn't work and your arm can't go up. That's not too big a deal, you know. But if your heart goes, the only thing you're going to be pushing up is daisies. So, you know, you have to take your heart and you have to take exercise seriously. It's a muscle like any muscle in your body and you got to work it. And promoting it here with doing some great exercise and having great events is what we're trying to do here. Trying to tell people to get out there and move it.
Certainly, Bruce. Listen, if the prosecution does indeed call you to the stand, what do you have to offer?
Nothing.
Not a thing?
I have to talk about not a thing. No, we're not going to talk about that. It's an unfortunate situation. You know, we're here to promote something very positive, and Cincinnati's doing a great job. The American Heart Association is doing a great job, and that's what's important today, not this thing that's overexposed out in L.A.
Gotcha. Hey, Bruce, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. And have a great day today, okay?
My pleasure.
All right, Bruce Jenner live from downtown. Thank you very much. Meantime, the Heart Clinic will go on today at the Sabin Convention Center until 3:30. There are more than 40 displays by health and fitness organizations, and at 2:30 today, there's a session on sports medicine. Now, tomorrow, the races begin at 9 a.m., and at 10:30, a 15K mini marathon starts. You can still register. Just get on downtown today or check it out tomorrow morning. Registration begins tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, they certainly could not have picked a better weather day today, right? Bob Allen says...
12 News, he's not on the witness list yet, but his wife is. He added that Nicole and O.J. were friends of theirs for many years, and the whole ordeal is taking its toll on he and...
Coming up next in sports. Thousands of feet were racing, and that had hearts pumping. The Heart Mini Marathon had plenty of people picking up the pace from Fountain Square all the way to Columbia Parkway. Nearly 900 ran in the 5K, and close to 3,000 laced up for the 15K. Noel Hallidan ran away with the win in the 15K for the second year in a row. Alicia Wolmering finished first for the women. And of course, Greg Horde and Kevin Frazier would have been the leaders of the pack if they weren't so busy covering everything for Sports Wrap. The guys are up next. And with that, they were off. Over 3,000 people participated in the 4 events that included 5K and 15K runs and a 10K walk. And new this year, the Heart Skate, the first organized inline skating event in Cincinnati. The winners of the 15K were Noel Hallidan. He finished in just over 47 minutes. And Alicia Wolmering, she finished in just under 55 minutes. And our own Steve Horsemeyer, he also ran, and he'll tell us later how he did. The captain
Joined the many tri-state runners in raising money for the American Heart Association. Mike Biltoft was the men's winner of the 10K race, while Marcia Yeager crossed the finish line first for the women. Great event, great effort. Congratulations to the winners.
Lily Friday came in third.
Oh,
on the women's side. Yeah.
Very good. Did you run, Bob?
I watched a lot.
You know,
my eyes are tired from watching the run.
I feel like running.
Where?
Anywhere.
West,
That's
west
right.
where there's more snow.
Yeah.
Just got back from
the running of the annual American Heart Association 15K, better known as the Mini Marathon. First to finish the course that goes out Columbia Parkway was Nathan Pennell. The 15-year-old cruised across the finish line in 44 minutes, 36 seconds. Noel Hallidan was the men's top finisher with a time of 47:02. And at 54:49, Alicia Wolmering was the first woman down the winning chute. The 15K is the focal point of the event, but the day also included shorter runs, walks, and skates.
Tournament. Terry Nelson and Paul Doherty join us and for the racing season, and a gorgeous opening day this one was. The annual Heart Mini Marathon run today up and down Columbia Parkway, and several thousand runners and walkers and wheelchair racers, and this year even inline skaters. Congratulations to all who ran and who are still up watching. This time of night, you'll regret it.